Hello and welcome, good day to you, and what a lovely day it is too. I'm currently sat up in my regular haunt of Winchester services, and if you are learning to do your HGV test, and you decided that you'd nip onto YouTube and check out some of the videos on how the reversing exercise works, and you came across this video because of the title, then my ploy has worked and you are now here. But get that mouse away from that back button. Listen to what I have to say first, because I done the same thing and looked at various videos on how to do the reversing exercise, and there's quite a few comments from more experienced drivers that say this is the easiest loading bay you will ever get into, and there's quite a lot of learner people saying this manoeuvre is ridiculously hard, I can't do it. So what I thought I would do is, rather than say this is the easiest bay you will ever do, what I thought I would do is record another red run, this time to Dibden in particular, because it has quite a lot of similarities in it to what you have to do in the reversing exercise on your test, but this is in a real world situation, so you can compare and see how much it is. And something, come on brain, come on, engage. Yes, it gives you a comparison from what you have to do in your reversing exercise on the test, which is drive forward, stop, slight blind side around a cone, drive across the manoeuvring area, straighten it back up, and then into the loading bay, which is just some cones and a barrier at the back. My real world version is pretty much the same, but as the title says, the extreme version. There's a lot less room. There's cars and live traffic about, and there's less room, and the angles are a lot more extreme. So I shall be doing exactly the same in the starting position, driving forward, stopping. Instead of a cone, it'll be a hedge that I stop in front of. We then reverse blind side, 90 degrees blind side, through the entrance to the car park, straighten up, drive across through into where the loading bay is, then 45 degree on your good side, this side, and finally onto the loading bay is the plan, and we'll see how well we can do. If you want a reference, I probably will in the end put up the GPS coordinates of where the shop is, just in case, to give you extra references. You want to look it up on Google Earth or Google Street View to see what everywhere looks like. So hopefully the idea is that you can compare your horrendously difficult reversing on the manoeuvring area to something that is almost equivalent, but in the real world, that we have to do every day, day in, day out. I think it's the only one that is quite comparable to the driving exercise. There are a lot easier ones, and there are devilishly harder ones than this. Bayswater springs to mind. Yes, that is quite literally a square peg in a round hole. Indeed, yes. But anyway, we're drifting off. I've explained everything that I need to do. So hopefully you are still watching this, if you are a learner driver. And let's make haste, shall we, and make our way to Dibden. Let's have some fun. See if I can pass my test. Okay, so here we be, in the last little bit, just before we get to the shop. And as you can see, it's incredibly tight, and I'm actually on the curb of the trailer at the minute. So the shop and test centre is just up ahead. And I'll just give you a brief overview of what to expect. So there's the loading bay over there. Here's the gap that I need to get into. You'll see the curb is lowered over there, and there's a bit of greenery missing over there. That's just how tight this bit of room is. Is the trailer passed? Yes, that'll do. And there's the sea. So here we are. I'm in my starting position, and like the HGV test, drive forward, back, round, in. That's where I need to get over there. But I don't see anybody coming out, so I'm going to have to go and raise someone's attention, annoyingly. Oh well, off we go. Like the test, we drive forward and get ourselves into position. Now, unlike the test where you have to finish straight, because I'm in a real world scenario, I'm going to have to slightly cheat and get some angle on, just ready. And now that we've driven forward, we start going back. And the aim is to, for now, ignore what the front end's doing. We just want to worry about where the trailer wheels are. And the aim is to get them to go over that lowered bit of curb, which in the test situation will be getting the trailer around the cone. Yeah. Normally I'm quite good at this, but today with the camera I suspect I'm going to completely fluff it. No, stop, wait there in case I need to move forward. Thank you. So now the trailer is in position. We'll worry what the front end is doing. Get it right over to the curb, which will be the equivalent of the yellow line. And then, unlike the test, I actually need to stray outside the yellow line here to get the cab back round in time. So, turn the wheel and up on the curb. Come on, up, 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 there we go. Back down off the curb. Lovely, lovely. So there's our 90-degree turn. I'm now round the cone. And now onto the loading bay. And this is where it always goes wrong. So the back end is nearly on the double yellows, no, not double yellows, just the general marker of where they are. So straighten the front end out. And bloody hell, I think I may have done it in one. Jesus Christ, look at that. Let me get out and have a look. My God, that was excellent. Oh. So there you go, that is the real world version of a HGV test. There you go. It's nice and easy. There you go.